folks, how's it going? Hope you're keeping safe out there. Today, yet again for this review, I'm having to go back in time to that most neon of decades, the 1990s, when Spice Girls roamed free across the land, where everything was neon coloured, and GPS was just a thing someone might have used once to drive their car and no one knew anything about degrading plastics. Yes, the 1990s. And it was within this tumultuous decade that the Transformers relaunched as Transformers Generation 2. No character was safe from being decked out in a gaudy and striking colour scheme. Everything was full Liefeld and full neon. Characters we knew from our childhood were suddenly gun-toting maniacs. Even the faction symbols were redesigned. And no toy was safe from being recast in dubious quality plastic. But I must admit, they looked damn beautiful. And I really wish I'd managed to pick some up as a kid. Unfortunately I missed out, but as you can see, they were fantastic figures. But what does the 1990s have to do with this review? Well, as I said, they released these figures in their gaudy, just beautiful colour schemes. But there were some that didn't even make it to being released. Some that were so out there, so insane. They never made it from the design phase to actual physical toys. And it is these figures on which we will focus on at the moment. Now, the most infamous of these figures not to be released was Toxitron, a green and purple repaint of the laser Optimus Prime from G2. It was so ridiculous looking, but at the same time, I would have wanted it as a kid. Of course, those madmen at Hasbro are not ones to let a chance to gouge us out of some money go. So what have they done? They've re-released the Legacy G2 Optimus Prime as Toxitron. Not only that, but he's now the figurehead of their new Legacy subline, the Toxitron collection. All those previously unreleased colour schemes are now being slapped onto Legacy figures. And sweet baby Jeebus, they all look beautiful, and I must have them all. And in fact, I have a fair few at the moment. And I need to pre-order the next wave because, yet again, they are beautiful. So yes, that is the inspiration here, folks. I am going to start reviewing these modern reinterpretations of the unreleased G2 designs, and what a better place to start than with the first figure released even before the Toxitron collection was released. I'm of course talking about Generation Select's G2 Combat Hero Megatron. Generation Select's Combat Hero Megatron is effectively just a repaint of the Siege Megatron with a brand new head sculpt. He's based upon the unreleased G2 Combat Hero repaint. There was a G2 Combat Hero Megatron, it was a purpley coloured one. I actually had that as a kid, it was beautiful, but this was a planned repaint that was never released. And look at the colours, you can understand why. A white tank with green tiger striping or green camo paint on it doesn't really work, but at the same time, it works really well. As I said, this is a rework of the Siege Megatron, so it's a very high quality, well engineered and well articulated figure. I have no qualms with it, the joints are all really great and tight, there's been no mould degradation. I got this guy for under £13 online because, for whatever reason, people didn't want this beautiful little figure, and so of course I've given him a brand new home. In terms of the accessories, he comes with what the original figure came with, the big old sword, the ion cannon on his arm, or fusion cannon on his arm shall I say, and they both look great. Both of course are Siege Blast Effect part compatible. You can put a blast effect at the end of the cannon and one of those swooping sword slashing effects onto the sword. It works really well, and the accessories work really well with him and integrate well with how well articulated he is. That's a lot of wells in one sentence. One of the best things about this figure I think is not only does it come before the Toxitron collection, it came out before Legacy and it predated Legacy's rather silly idea of Evo Fusion, by allowing you to combine the two guns, the two accessories together into this gigantic murder trident cannon. It's over the top, it's ridiculous, and I kind of love it. Megatron, of course, being a Siege figure, is covered in 5mm ports, so you can put all sorts of blast effects and accessories from recent years on him. And yeah, he looks great with them. He looks goofy, but as I said, goofy figure, just go full over the top with it. It deserves it. Transformation of this figure is of course exactly the same as the Siege version, and what you end up with is this beautiful H-tank. That colour scheme, so ridiculous. I love it so much. Just like the robot mode, he's covered in 5mm blast effect ports and all that siegey goodness, so you can just really deck it out with accessories. This may not be the figure for everyone. I bought it because I'm really loving these Toxitron figures, these unreleased designs that just scream 90s and such interesting colour schemes. I had to have him because I'm really hoping at some point we get a Combat Hero Optimus Prime, maybe out of that new Optimus Prime mold they showed off the other week, or Hasbro showed off the other week, should I say. But as I said, I got this figure for very cheap. If you've not got the Caesar Megatron mold, this is a great way to pick it up. And if you're a fan of the 90s nostalgia or just weird looking figures, I highly recommend picking up this fella. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment if you have anything you'd like to say, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe for more videos in the future. And until next time, I want you all to stay safe, stay sane, and keep on rolling. And I'll see you all next time. Ta-da!